Hello, my name is Sanad Tatani, and welcome to my graduation research video, which is factors affecting the effectiveness of word of mouth among Jordanian customers. First, I'm gonna start with my research objectives. The first one is to find what is the most variable that affects the effectiveness of word of mouth among Jordanian customers. Also determine the challenges of the word of mouth that companies would face, and to find if Jordanian customers trust the online buying. My study conclude several variables. The reason why I choose those variables is, in my point of view, I saw that those variables are the most affecting variables, those are the most effective variables on the effectiveness of word of mouth. First is the credibility. It's the quality or power of inspiring belief. Also, trustworthiness. It's defined as a willingness to rely on an exchange partner in whom one has confidence. Utilitarian function. Consumers use attitudes as ways to maximize rewards and minimize punishment. Finally, social function means a sponsored, pre-arranged gathering of people who come together based on a common interest. This is my model, shows the independent variables, credibility, trustworthiness, utilitarian function, social function. Those are the independent variables. The model shows how those are affecting the dependent variable, which is word of mouth effectiveness. The hypothesis of my study, starting with there are a statistical relationship between credibility and effectiveness of word of mouth. There are a statistical relationship between trustworthiness and effectiveness of word of mouth. Also, there are a statistical relationship between utilitarian function and effectiveness of word of mouth. And there are a statistical relationship between social function and effectiveness of word of mouth. After analyzing surveys using SPSS, I found that the most affecting variables, which is the credibility and the social function. In social function variable, we found that the customers affecting by their group of people that have the same interest and sharing their experiences. I found that females are more affected by the word of mouth, specifically the credibility and social function variables. I noticed that people in Jordan are increasingly confident in online buying, considering that also they affected by the word of mouth. Finally, the online buying and word of mouth now are consistent, so all the businesses generally should take care about all the variables that affects the effectiveness of word of mouth. Considering my findings, I recommend companies that they should seek ways to signal credibility to affect people, considering and taking the benefits of word of mouth, starting by establishing good surface credibility for their brand communities. Also using the social media to do differential marketing that helps companies to improve their brand credibility and positively affect the communities of people on the social media. And companies must take care about the effectiveness of word of mouth because it's a major factor affecting the buying decision. Implications. The study contributed to the body of the literature, offering contributions as well as ideas and methods along its purpose. Also, the study highlights the importance and signal the effectiveness of word of mouth from aspects of skepticism and reveals the fact that individuals' attitudes toward overall word of mouth could be negative instead of neutral or positive. And finally, the study provides insights to the understanding of e-word of mouth skepticism. The best implications to my recommendation, in my point of view, that concludes that companies should emphasize their trustworthiness and take ways to manage expertise, or should be considered in combination if both utilitarian and social function need to be addressed. This study proposed that companies to use an effective online marketing strategy, especially the differential marketing to attract the Jordanian customers and to deepen and strengthen the credibility and the trustworthiness of its image. Finally, my study might have some limitations. First, the study included a small survey sample consist of 151 respondents. Also, the study was significant in Yarmouk University students, and there are more variables that affects the effectiveness of e-word of mouth not included in this study. Finally, sending my greeting to Professor Mahmoud Al-Kilani. I thank him for his efforts. You have Sanad Al-Ta'ani, a marketing student in Yarmouk University, and thanks for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.